Hello Aries, welcome back. We are going to be checking in with the person on your mind and see what their current feelings are for you. In the extended, I will check in with their true intentions and their actions and behaviors. But let's start because these readings have been super interesting. Okay, very interesting. Make sure to watch your Venus sign as well as your rising and moon. Oh, blowing you a kiss. All right, so that's the situation. They want to be close to you. That's for sure. Rebuilding the relationship. This person may have backstabbed you here. Okay, now they're reflecting on what they did behind your back, or maybe you've walked away due to a argument here. This person may have felt like, I feel like there is this, because we have the not today type of energy. So this might be someone that needs more validation, that needs the other person to constantly validate their love to them. It's like abandonment issue. That's the first thing that I'm getting here. And they may be also going through some type of an ups and downs in their life, as in like they're feeling a little bit depressed sometimes. They feel like they need extra love and an extra care. However, obviously, I mean, I don't know how to even talk about that, but it can happen, right? Like we all can go through these phases. And this person may be feeling like you need to prove more of yourself. That's the type of energy. It's like it's been taking energy. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting that energy of someone that's constantly like taking, and it's not always in a bad way, right? No, it is in a bad way. You know, honestly, someone needs to fill their own cup. Someone needs to love themselves unconditionally and not say like, well, if you don't do this for me, then you don't love me, or I'm depressed, so you have to do X, Y, and Z for me. So I feel like they crossed a little bit of a line or a boundary when it comes to their own fairness in the situation, and they put like a lot of things on you. That's the type of image that I am receiving, right? But you know, that does not mean that they don't love you, and it does not mean that they don't want to repair this connection. See, you have the Ace of Wands. So right now they might be getting a burst of energy right now, a burst of creation, wanting to reach out, feeling passionate towards you, reaching out for the olive branch. That's something that they want to do, right? But there is the Hangman. The Hangman could be indicating that there has been no contact, and they're definitely thinking about reaching out with like a loving message. So that means that they won't reach out with, you know, they won't reach out with like an excuse. They will reach out with like a sweet, sentimental message. So, oh, the Five of Swords though. Underneath the not today. Avoiding conversations. And then we have the Eight of Wands. I mean, they're fighting themselves off with this Five of Wands. It's like one day they're up, the next day they become very self-absorbed. And this is kind of like blocking this whole union. I'm going to clarify this Five of Swords. It's also like they need to fight off their own I don't know how to word it. This person is very complex. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find like a best way to word this energy, but it's like this person is super complex, and that's why I go like up and down, up and down. So again, my apologies for that. But with this boundary card and avoiding conversation, and then the Five of Swords, it's like they can be super sweet and super sentimental and very passionate at once, and then the next day they can be quite hard to handle. It's very complex. This person is very complex in their own way, and they don't always have the energy to to work things out, and they sabotage things so that they can have their space. This feels a little bit like, I mean, they do have some type of disorder, and I don't know if this is just like a depressive energy or a personal disorder. There is some type of disorder here that I am picking up on. And it feels like they are aware of it. We have the Emperor, the Six of Cups reversed, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Wow, look at this. And we have another Empress and the Emperor. So this feels like this is a very twin flame dynamic, all right? Like you both have grown and evolved in such a way that you're very compatible with one another. However, this person, like I said, there is a lot of complexity coming from their childhood. And these are not always things that they want to talk about. However, you might be aware that this is going on behind the scenes. This might be the reason why you're being quite tolerating towards them. However, I feel like they need to speak up about their own deception, all right? Like things that they are hiding from you, why they are hiding this. The subconscious, you know, the moon is all about our emotions, the subconscious, and things that are hidden emotionally and subconsciously. And I feel like there needs to be like an open and decent conversation about it, and they need to be the one that opens it up. But they feel like if they would give you all the information that it needs to know, you would take advantage of them, and that is just a fear-based illusion, right? Because you are here with this Empress, you would actually be, you know, holding them tight and being there for them and remind them of their strengths and values and all that they need to know about how good of a person they are. However, they are afraid that someone would use them or abuse them. So again, I'm getting a super complex situation here. Super complex dynamic. Yeah, very, very complex dynamic here. Please tell me, how does this person view Aries? They know that you want to help them. Maybe you've been already telling them like, hey, let's go in therapy. Or I can help you with certain things in your life. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to resonate for all of you, but we have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So for those that have like this very cultural bonded environment, where your parents or your culture, your family dictates or demands a lot of things, but they may view you, and this could be vice versa as well, but I'm just going to tell you what I feel here. They may view you as someone that is trying to bend in different type of ways to say yes to their parents, right? It's like the Hierophant is like some type of a set foundation, set cultural foundation. Like we need to get married in this amount of time, or we need to have X, Y, and Z going on according to my parents, according to my culture. This is the way it's supposed to be. And they may feel a little bit pressured of that. And them seeing you as a Two of Pentacles is like you're trying to keep them happy, but you're trying to keep someone else that probably has more control in a situation also happy. And because of that, there are a lot of how do I say it, impulsive decisions that could be taken on behalf of someone else, right? And that someone else is like an elderly person. That's what I feel. It's like they feel like you might be pushing them to do things or to settle down with something that they're not ready for. And if this is not talking about your parents, it's talking about you wanting to have like a firm foundation, some type of commitment, but you want it your way or the highway. Yeah, and they may feel like that's a foolish step. For example, they don't have enough money for marriage, or they don't have enough like things settled down for them yet. They may feel like that's a risky game. It's a risky plan. So what you are presenting to the table, for them, it's like it's a risky plan. And that's why, you know, maybe they need some more time to think, to reconsider things, but also to save. They may feel fearful of changes, because the Four of Pentacles is like holding on to some type of stability, even though you're not growing, because you don't want a change, because you feel like it's too risky to make a huge change. Yeah. Toxicity. Yeah. Some of you in this energy may feel like you're being bound to toxicity. All right, like there is some type of controlling force, some type of pattern that needs to be broken, and it feels like it comes from both ways, right? It feels like maybe you are also listening to other people, and this is what makes them feel like, gosh, come on, stop listening to other people, stop listening to your friends or your family, let things flow the way that they're supposed to flow. And this could have been like the whole toxic game here. Memories and nostalgia and twin flames. So absolutely, I do feel like they know that you are a twin flame. They miss you a lot. They've been reminiscing this connection in the recent past. Even if you are in contact, it could definitely be. I don't get necessarily that there is no contact. All I get is like, one day they are there and the next day they don't talk. But that does not mean that they are completely out of your life. For some of you, it could be. If that's the case, they are definitely missing you and they are having nostalgic feelings. But yeah, there is a narcissist here. Look at that. Someone else and a narcissist. So again, that toxic pattern, that is, I feel like it has to do with this Hierophant. Again, with some type of parent, okay? That person is putting their nose into your business. Someone is too full of themselves. They want things to go in their particular way, and they're not allowing someone else to make their own decisions. So be mindful. There is a narcissist here. Let's see if I can clarify that. Two of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this person needs to kind of like give up trying to juggle someone else's relationship. This person is being very inflexible. They're not going with the flow. They just want things in their own way, but they don't have that much knowledge to give advice. And again, no one should be able to give someone else advice about their relationship. You need to figure out that yourself, right? But anyway, this could be your parent, it could be their parent. I'm just reading the energy, so don't shoot the messenger if it's the other way around. I am not available. I regret lying to you, and you speak to me through music. Again, I'm not available, not today, not today. And they speak through you through music. So that's what I have for you, my dear Aries. I hope that this message resonated. And if it did, make sure to drop a like and check out the extended with their true feelings and intentions. Ciao.